Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that nearly an interception here on his opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. There's a quick throw to Thielen. Called a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Young now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Young working out of the gun. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And they're going to have this Gets across midfield and inside the 45. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now. And
touchdown, Panthers! DJ Chark, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener.
To the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. Last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to settle right out of the gate.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
They go play action here on 1st down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get their pass rusher second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Young to throw it. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Young. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. In motion left, that's Thielen.
At the 34-yard line.
Here is Young. This one complete to Scott Miller. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Young to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
It's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Young to throw on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
Try to get that one to Chris Olave.
And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The drop to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
One of the completions at 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the play so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Big strides. Look at him go.
A big play there for Carolina. 44 yards. One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Here we go. Fight, 97.
Eckler is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Rice and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
It's complete, and he is in to make it 16-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense and more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. In motion right is Thomas. On 2nd down, Kamara. Nowhere to go that time. Might have got the yard up to the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
First down, New Orleans.
Let's go.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Again, it's Kamara. Now, loose football. The ball comes out.
That ball was not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the throw, not in too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive. But a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up and try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Young here, you can see changing the play. Quick pass out to Miller. And he's corralled at the 30, but not before picking up 8. Here's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Busts through the tackle. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. An audible here to get a new look. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches.
and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's the tight end Hurst with it. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Young. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. This is Miller, complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Young now from the 50. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. And what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Now they'll change things up. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll look to throw here. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Saints nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Young on first down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On second down, Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they're going to speed things up here. Young on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Completion left side to Miller. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Here's Young. This might be a free play. Here's a quick throw to Thielen. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Brandon, if I see a dime look, if I see 6 defensive backs near the goal line, I'm changing to a running play every time.
And they had 6 there. Surprised he didn't audible at the line?
Very much so. I'm going to count on my offensive line in this situation against the lighter defensive backs and try and push it across the end zone that way.
Now Young going to move him around. On third down, here's Eckler. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Austin Eckler. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
That's caught. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Going quickly here to Thomas. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Double 38.
On play action, they'll throw. He completes it to Olave. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key is going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it, not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
They'll try and throw for it here. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, Young. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. That's once again complete to Chark. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
A quick throw complete to Chark. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey, red, green jack.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Austin Eckler with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Panthers just continue to roll. Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early.
What did they find?
What are you looking at? I don't see goal was that. What a lousy goal was that? What I
saw.
Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but
I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. The pass caught by Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense...
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Caleb Chason, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Now, meanwhile, the final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Hey, check Mega.
Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
2nd and 11. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
No problem there on the extra point. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And quickly they get to the line.
throw out wide, complete to Sanders.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll get this to Eckler. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
3 yards. And the Panthers first down.
To the air once more, Young.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And Shark goes in motion left.
Black ultra. Black shot. Cheetah. Cheetah.
Young looks to throw on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. What cost them today?
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara.
52 yards.
And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Saints 14.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I'm sure the message as they come out onto the field was, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game, though.
You don't want things to start to snowball. You know, one error leads to another, which leads to another. And then all of a sudden you're fighting for your life down the stretch instead of finishing the game in style, which is what they're trying to do on this drive.
That would be a pretty amazing. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Pass complete to Moore.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Eckler now between the tackles, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
That is caught, and he is going to have a Panthers first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Up the middle with Eckler, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Charles, defensively, 1 timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well, and then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline. And they have 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. On the option, here's Eckler.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
2nd and 5.
Once more, here's Eckler.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
14 yards, good for the Panther first down. The handoff, it's Eckler. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Young here to throw. He'll find Thielen working the middle.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Complete to Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches.
Touchdown! Adam Thielen, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. The Young's going to throw for this.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Panthers 39. Saints 21.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And Young's going to throw it here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Young, he's going to change it up. They'll try and run it here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, pumped out. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it. Run it back. Run it back. Run it. Run it. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted. Want it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Have fun with that. Get the W, then double back. That shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking off. Got the flight